versus the Sly, so might just be referring more to characters here than tags. So
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
mix-ups.
Sty versus Sly is a little difficult. We will try our best.
Game 1 on Merchant Port.
It was fated to be this way. These two had to end up together.
Opening with a friendly taunt, as we always love to see. But right away, Sty is going for this really great tech chase, trying to get as much damage on Kragg as early as possible.
Forsburn, I don't want to say is a character that can bully Kragg, but sometimes players make it look that way. Forsburn can... You think I would know about the Kragg zone since I am Kragg main, but I'm not too... I know it exists, I just don't know exactly what it is.
I could see Kragg really struggling with all these capes because Kragg just is so heavy that it's very difficult to DI out of them. And that bear just kills from center stage.
Goodness.
Crazy. Probably just some bad DI there. Automatically, Sty immediately going for all the smoke on stage. Really trying not to give Kragg any sort of movement. Also trying to keep up these tech chases, but for some reason following Kragg onto a pillar off stage.
Now, Forsburn is a character that can force Kragg into attack and immediately stuff out his option. You know, you have Clone Pop up, and then Forsburn can be right down there, immediately act. Alright, but right now, Sly is doing a great job of keeping the pressure on, clearing smoke. Kragg definitely has the tools to do well versus Forsburn. It's just very hard sometimes with how good Force's buttons are. Especially to make it back on stage, you have to worry about clone. You have to worry about drop down dare or back air.
Also,
see the parry.
We're not seeing much rock from Sly at this moment.
It's tricky to find an opening sometimes. Unfortunately, Sly didn't snap the pillar there, and immediately evens up the stock, the game count. No, it's the stock. What am I saying?
Okay, you're good. And we just see Sly just very well holding forward against this Force and honestly not trying to limit the amount of tech chases that Sty can get on them.
It is like dead even right now. It's a little scary.
But being this high, that's a really good space for both characters. And that bear is going to push Kragg into disadvantage.
That back air is so good. Unfortunately, whiffs the up strong. I don't know if that would have killed necessarily, but it would have put Sty in a unfavorable position. Again, we're seeing the clone come out. Kragg immediately has his rock broken, and the back air comes out, securing Sty's first game.
I know that Sly also plays Ori, and I noticed that with all of these parries, Sly slightly runs to the left or right from the parry instead of just going straight for the up strong or the down strong on the parry punish. I wonder if that's maybe a remnant of Ori F strong, maybe.
Potentially.
And in this next game, we are going to Spirit Tree. What do you think of this counter pick? This would have been...
This was Sly's counter pick. I can see it. But also, it's more of a personal thing. I don't like giving Forsburn that opportunity to have that plat boost option. But that small ceiling with Kragg's raw kill power definitely proving to be very handy for Sly right now.
This also is, of course, RRC, and we can't have any set without Spirit Tree making at least a small appearance.
I thought it was Jules Bit.
Oh, it's moved to Spirit Tree. It's fine.
I'm so old. I'm so old. The times have changed. I don't like it.
Spirit Tree is a new starter stage. Trust me.
I'll take your word for it. Now Sty needs to get this kill on the board.
Oh no! Very unfortunate SD from Sly there.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
immediately Sty trying to take as much advantage that he can, so he can hopefully fix this percent deficit.
Oh, the hitbox
Single F
extension!
strong. Single F strong. Fucking
Hitbox
Kragg,
extension
dude.
from the rock. Like that is something I personally like doing, particularly with Upstrong.
Right.
But to have it on the F strong, I don't know how you're ready. If you can be ready for it. Dan says he could have lived, but if I'm Sly, I'm running. I don't see the F strong coming.
Yeah.
I totally get why you get caught off guard by that.
You
With
only
only 57% on the board right now, Sty's doing a pretty good job of trying to even this up.
Just looking
we are going to see the
for
late killer.
any kill that Sty can get, and Sty gets one. Hopefully, Sty can fix up this percent deficit. Keeping this game very close in general, using both these parries and these clones to try to stuff out Sly's approaches.
Forsburn just has like such a naturally strong advantage state that percent deficit's going to get advantage super quickly. However, we're seeing the attempt of these fade back with the clone, so you're faced away into the back air, but Sly was not necessarily adapting to that, but didn't get caught by it. I wonder if that is something they maybe will recognize in other games. But the jump cancel side special into the Upstrong is going to secure that game for Sly. It is 1-1 right now. We are in best of 3 territory, and we're going to Neo Blazing Rail.
One of the coolest stages by far. So happy got to add to the game. This is an interesting counterpick by Sty, because I would be a little worried about Kragg having not just that top platform to follow up with these up airs as we're seeing, but also being able to take people to the blast zone, but maybe relying on these huge blast zones is what Sty is looking for. To maybe help on the survivability against all of these super strong Kragg normals and strongs.
It's something you... Oh, great. He dropped down with the back air, gonna force Sty back off stage. I think Sty managed to... Yeah, they did. And so she was able to get her pillar refresh, but now this is a precarious position. Forsburn is going to use those rock shards. Now notice Sly hasn't been using as much.
The rock?
Nice call out, going to use the rock to clear some of that smoke.
And these big side blast zones just giving a lot of space to mess around it, but also very difficult to get at a disadvantage for both these characters.
Gonna try and go for the Upstrong. Unfortunately, for Sly, Sty didn't roll into it, but Sly still manages to secure the stock. It is. These tags are messing with my tongue. You see a Kate Loose come out.
Sty putting in a lot of effort to keep up these tech chases to get as much percentage on this Kragg as possible. Hopefully get these early kills.
Nice.
Beautiful there.
Smoke immediately back on stage. But as soon as it's there, it gets cleared. And they call out up air! Beautiful up air from Sly there. Kragg now in the corner. Not necessarily the worst position, but if he doesn't get... If Kragg isn't able to touch stage and loses his pillar, it's going to be a precarious position. Once again, Sly finds herself in that position. Looking kind of rough right now.
This is a very strong
job.
A very good job on getting back on stage. Hopefully Sly can keep up this advantage, but unfortunately misses that rock.
And we're going to see back air, but no full hop to connect. We're going to see the Upstrong.
And the Upstrong kills! Wow!
Killed at 75. Like, the death percent was 91, but that killed from 75. My goodness, beautiful chase and awareness from Sly there.
Crazy comeback coming from basically 100% deficit, able to get the kill on Sty regardless.
It's Kragg, baby. We're running back to Merchantport. We saw how close game 1 was, so this could go in anyone's favor here.
And I think both characters benefit pretty well from this. Neither has specifically crazy things that they can do, and neither has necessary weaknesses, especially since both these players are very good at taking advantage of the plats and advancing their movement so that they can just keep on each other and keep up these tech chases, especially Stye.
Trying to call out the teleport to the smoke there. Unfortunately, not going to call out, but getting rid of the smoke is still good, denying Forsburn.
And this is a very good advantage.
Lack
with
of
a lot of percentage.
Oh my goodness, that rock throw was beautiful. Tries to get the roll, but the end lag was just a little too long on Forsburn. It was coming, but
beautiful.
Sly just let it rip a little too early. However, Sly still has the stock advantage here. We're going to see Kragg trying to drag Forz across the stage, but finds himself in the corner as these two are literally running circles around each other.
Both of them are very good at repositioning and very good at reversals. So a lot of this game 5 is going to come down to who can mess with each other's advantage states and
This is
disadvantage.
game 4.
This is game 4?
This is game 4.
Never mind, Nori.
Kragg in the corner. Clone gonna try and catch him. Now Kragg has to burn his second pillar, but manages to get back on stage. However, it doesn't matter because the cape is there to stuff your options out. Once again, the smoke is fully cleared on the screen. Oh, I see what Sly was going for, but fortunately wasn't able to quite act fast enough to get it. Trying to get these up airs. It's kind of been sharking for him a good bit, but it has been working out in her favor. Good jab check, though. Doesn't matter, though. Forsburn is ready. Always that back air is such a good move. You there, Pinden?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
And that's a very strong up air. This is very even. Hopefully Stye can follow this tech chase and get a lot of damage on Sly. Damn, these are names. Very good bear. Stye can just continue this disadvantage and get a very strong kill move. This could be the end.
Oh, Packer is gonna do it though. It's tricky to, yeah, because you don't want to hold up too up because otherwise you're just gonna die from the top. So holding in, trying to drift in, so you don't exactly die. It's tricky. Dan says he could have lived, but in reality, it isn't humanly possible. And we've got Rockwall for game 5. I wonder how this will go, considering the walls of pain both characters are able to do.
Right. This is home stage for Kragg, though, and hopefully there can be some very. I mean, if this is Sly's counter pick, maybe they're just going for really early kills so they can stop any sort of advantage that Stye can get. Because Stye is needing to get Kragg up to a very high percentage each time to get a kill. So if Kragg is able to kill very early, this hopefully could be more even.
We're going to see the up air chase. It's not, unfortunately, that second one isn't going to connect. They're trying to find his opening, and the back air is going to call out the pillar. And give Sly the slight positional advantage. Not Sly, Stye, it!
Now, Stye just, beautiful tech on the pillar.
Goodness, you can try to kill sometimes, but if that wall is there and your opponent's ready to tech, what are you going to do about it?
Stye just trying to get as much percentage as possible, missing the up strong right there, but getting the spare.
We're going to see the up come out, but then a 116% deficit. That's quite a bit of work to come back from. Ooh, the banger!
And on Rockwell, where the smallest attack can hit, kill.
Already spending one rock on pillar. Trying to run back, maybe catch something, but wake up down strong is just gonna do it.
Now we have a very bad deficit for Sly. Needing to get a lot of damage and a very early kill. The parry on this up air is not going to work. I think Sly is getting a little too greedy looking for these kills.
Sometimes one's avarice can pay off. Fortunately, not able to get the tech chase there. However, evening up this percent count already, but find himself in the corner on Rockball. That is not where you want to be, especially versus Forsburn. And down tilt goes for Kragg off stage. Clone is out. Tries to go for a pop, unfortunately lets it rip a little too early.
Getting some good patience here. Sly is trying his best to not completely
I'm gonna call out the air dodge.
Forsburn, but
and that'll do it with Sty moving on to Grand Finals winner's side.